Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can put the phone over there. I mean, you can see it, so that's straight.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, we recording?
Yes.
Oh, live. Okay.
Yay. We on that motherfucker.
Let me know you ready.
I stay ready.
I'll just be right.
I'm good. I'm here. What's that?
So first of all, Black Power.
Black Power.
I ain't hit the record button yet, but we good.
Oh, great. Everything recording but you then.
Yeah. This be like the outtakes.
Yeah.
The bloopers. Now I know what I need to get when I do record this stuff. I need this, and these.
Ready. All right.
Black Power.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, once again, episode 4 of DJ B1 Penn and Funksville podcast. We got the tag team of the year, the century. Got Brother Rock and Sister Misty up in the building. What's happening?
What's
Peace
up?
and Black Power.
Black Power.
I want to say this. I love y'all motherfuckers, I swear.
And we love you back.
Love you back, man.
We love you so
Appreciate
much.
the support, man.
And y'all are definitely what a couple should be, you know. Like you're opposite, but you like not the opposite. It's like you're this way, but you sit
Two
together.
individuals,
Yeah.
but still come together as one.
As one, respecting, you know what I'm saying, each other's, you know what I'm saying, differences. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all come at me of Voltron, you know.
Oh, that's what's
You
up.
know,
I like
Get
that.
together
That's dope.
for Voltron, you know what I'm saying?
I like
That's dope.
that.
Now I've been dying to ask y'all this, but where in the hell did y'all meet at? Let's start from the root to the tutor.
All right. So we were working at Red Lobster,
Yeah.
and I was there first. And then so somebody called and was like, "It's a new dude at the job," because everybody know I love dudes. So they like, "Hey, it's a new dude." I'm like, "Oh, whatever, cool." You know, some reason I hadn't seen him. I don't know why. So when I finally did see him, I'm like, "Oh, he cute. He tall. You know, whatever. Let's see what's popping." So I walked up and I was like, "How old are you? What's your name? And do you have any children?"
Is that all in one sentence?
Yes.
Okay.
Nah, that was
was
3
one.
trips.
No, that was one. And then I came back and I asked, "Can you handle a booty call?"
But that was at the end.
Yeah, but it was 2 trips. So the first was, "How old are you? What's your name? And do you have children?" Because I don't particularly like all the baby mama drama and stuff. So
Yeah.
then I came back and I'm like, "Okay, he qualified all the good questions. You answered them right. Can you handle a booty call?"
That's pretty much how it happened. Like, I just had moved to Charlotte.
Y'all was here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she was
Born and raised.
Born and raised. I had just been to Charlotte maybe less than a month. So I
You
started.
just got here.
Yeah, I was fresh here.
Mm.
I was like 22.
Grabbed it up fast.
And I started working at Red Lobster. I was there about a week. Like, I don't know how we missed each other. I guess she was off or something.
Because I didn't like to work.
So
I still don't either.
yeah, but like she said, I was making. I think I was doing salads or something like that at the time, and she just came around out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? "How you doing? My name is Misty. What's your name? How old are you?" You know what I'm saying? How she just said, came back on separate trips and shit. And she was real bold. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me, I was like, "All right, we'll take you up on your offer." You know what I mean? She's
How can
honest.
you pass that up?
Yeah. Well, has women been like that before? Where you from? Like they are little innocent damsel type thing, or it was like the first time somebody came out like that?
Nah, and that's not the first time. Not for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been in both situations. You know, when you're pursuing a woman and the woman pursuing me, I'm not new to that experience.
Right.
Not for me anyway.
So that was just like nothing like that cool. God, I'm not used to that. Not that bold.
I feel like even though people might have been bold, nobody is still like me. It's very few people that I know
Right.
in general that are like me, just mentally. So if I want something, I'm gonna fucking go and get it, period.
Right.
I don't care what it is, and I have no problem speaking on, whatever it may be,
Right.
whether it's a dude or whatever.
Right.
That's why in my whore days, it was easy to be a whore. It's like, hey, how you doing? Shit, what's up? Like,
people not
and
people
it's just
not
that
honest with
simple.
themselves, not real with themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To accept that, you know what I'm saying, in life. I mean, like, people are not genuine with themselves. They're not pure in their intent. So when that comes across, you gotta keep that and cherish that.
Right.
You know what I mean, like, that's a rarity.
So when y'all finally hooked up, did y'all like go get something to eat and then whatever, or kind of like just?
Nah, I
just
feel
go?
like we fucked first.
Well.
Now let me stop tripping. Oh, I'm lying because
No.
remember when I was
You
like,
go to-
I
you go
took
to
you
Sizzler
around
now.
town,
She said she was gonna take me on
a tour of
the city,
Charlotte,
'cause I ain't been around the city yet.
and we was gonna ride and smoke.
Yeah. She asked me about smoke and all that. Like, I always wanted to come to Charlotte because I moved from New York. My mom moved me to South Carolina, to Columbia. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to come to Charlotte. So when I went back home to New York in like 2001, we moved down to South Carolina in '94. So I went back to New York, and I came back down. And when I went back to Columbia, I didn't want to stay there no more. My cousin was up here, and he said, "Yo, come check out Charlotte." And I always wanted to come here. So I came here, you know what I'm saying? I met her. I fell in love with the city, then I fell in love with her, you know what I'm saying? So it was made for me to be here, you know what I mean? So from Queens to Queen City, you know what I mean?
Right. That's perfect right there. Then,
Yeah.
then you got a queen.
That's right. That you helped make into a queen and realize that that's what she was.
Right.
So yeah.
So you say making to one. Was that like a long process to kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
Missy, bring your ass over here.
Yeah. Because
I was very, I don't give a fuck. I do what I want to do. Like, I've always had a lot of freedom in life. So, nobody gonna tell me what the fuck to do. My parents don't tell me what to do. And nobody else will either. So it took me a long time to even understand that concept of caring about something. Because I don't care. You know what I mean? I mean, I do now. I care about the right things, but I just really have I don't give a fuck attitude. So it takes a long time to care. You know what I mean? And elevate.
Right.
And so that's why I'm so fortunate that I have elevated to the point that I am now. Who knows what I would have been? Who freaking knows?
Indeed. Because like, I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, show her who she could be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the proper tools and with the
and
proper
guidance,
confidence and guidance.
and
you know what I'm
love
saying?
and patience.
Indeed. You know what I'm saying? That's a must. You know what I'm saying? People don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't let a person be them. You know what I'm saying? And then in turn, they don't, they're judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't do that to a person. You know what I'm saying? And you're saying that you love them unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sure that you're caring about them in all aspects.
Right. Because it seemed like to me you kind of a different cat too, because even though it was like a friends with benefits type thing in the beginning, would you still like trying to wrap her up, but we still, doing your thing on the.
I mean, I think at the beginning, everybody does that. But then when you
and we moved in 3 months after we met, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that changed the perspective on that too, so
Right.
I think, and not to cut him off, but when Rock get with somebody, like, he's genuinely in it with you, you know what I mean? Like, he's very loyal. And really whatever. So it took me a long time to grasp that as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it wasn't really a friends with benefit things on his behalf, because he like, hey, shit, we together. This my girl. You know what I mean? And he always been like that.
Right.
Just in general.
Because it's like, when I'm in something, no matter what it is, I'm gonna be loyal to it to the core. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be half-hearted. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my lines favorites for my QB brothers, ain't no such things as halfway crooks. You know what I'm saying? You a crook, you're gonna be a crook, man. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? You do something with somebody and they get caught up, then you talk about, nah, I wasn't really there with them. Nah, nigga, you was there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be 100 in everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I took from my grandmother. She always told me, you know what I'm saying, be honest, be real. When you do that, you get the best out of life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what it's about. And I I try to teach that through my actions. Like a lot of people won't do that in life. Like,
they don't control themselves.
Nah,
Because that's
not at
really
all.
what it all come down to is self-control. That's what I had to learn, was self-control.
So when did the ancestor say, all right, this the man right here? Smack inside your head, say, hey, slow your ass down.
What was that, about 6 years?
Mm,
I was a whore for a
Nah.
long time.
Oh, so it was like,
Oh no, it took.
Nah,
I just
no.
told it take me a long time to get my life together because once again I just do what I want to do, and I really love dick. Like, and not even being funny or whatever, but I really love like random sex. Let me change that. I'm just a very curious person. You know what I mean? So I just like to know things. And if I think that you're attractive for whatever reason, I want to know about you and I want to know. So, Rock said curiosity get the cat ran over, backed up on, rolled back
down
over.
the street.
You know what I mean? And drug like down the street because you want the water, that's time, sir. Because yeah, I'm just a very curious person.
Sure.
So once I started gaining a conscience, that's more so when I was like, wait, this is different. Is this like caring? Is this like knowing that you're wrong? What is this?
at the
Like,
same time, y'all still cool.
we've been cool
Yeah,
forever.
we been
Like,
cool.
that's
Yes,
been my
no,
nigga forever. No matter what was going on or whatever, like, Rock has always been my dude. Like, period.
Right.
And I've always made sure he was straight. It was never like a disrespectful thing or whatever. I just liked what I liked. It didn't have anything to do with him. It was nothing that he was doing. And I genuinely didn't have respect for myself either, because although you're curious about a lot of things, that don't mean you have to do it. You know what I mean? And you don't
Right.
have to give yourself and allow all these motherfuckers inside of you either. You know what I mean? Because people leave fucking demons behind, or you could get pregnant, which luckily I've never gotten pregnant by nobody or nothing like that, but you get STDs and all kind of shit. So that brings me to, once I gave Rock a STD, I think twice or some shit.
No.
Once, all right. And then I was like, no, this is horrible, because he still respected me and he still treated me like his fucking woman. You know what I mean? He never was mean. You just don't deserve that. And if you're doing something wrong, obviously, if I can't say, hey, Rock, I'm going to do it to everybody, but I don't want you doing it. So obviously, you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? So if you don't want the person doing what the fuck you doing, then either you going to stop doing it or you're going to allow them to do it. And most of us choose to stop doing it. You know what I mean? And I control myself, and we got married, and I have been fine ever since.
So 6 years.
It was cold turkey. I went cold turkey.
Oh, you went straight cold turkey.
Oh yeah, that's why I tell females, when these dudes are out here cheating on you over and over, they simply don't give a fuck. Because if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? I still love men and I still love penis. And in my mind, I still would like to be out here having random sex and shit. But I also know what I have at home, and I know what I'm worth. And I know STDs, and I know these dudes ain't shit, and I don't want them leaving any of that energy behind in me as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So after the 6 years, when did you?
5
years.
Yeah.
5 years.
Because
Okay.
you got married. Yeah, that's right.
In 5 years.
So what was it like getting ready to throw that question out there? Like, hey,
that totally is not how that works.
It was more like a mutual thing.
Okay. Yeah.
It was more mutual than anything.
You're like sitting at the crib, hey, let's get married.
Why don't we get married? You know what I'm saying?
And then we got married.
Like, it wasn't a hard decision. Like, we already married. We playing house for 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to me, when you living with somebody, you already married, man. So you going through.
Rock say when you have sex with somebody, you married. Now this I don't know about. I done been married a lot of damn times. Then like this is horrible. Somebody should give me some alimony or something.
It's consummation.
Anyway, I don't know about that.
No, but it's marriage when you dealing with that person on a daily basis and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what if?
If you dealing with a person on a daily basis, y'all having sex, you living in the same house or not, you spending a whole bunch of time with this person. You know what I mean?
So what did y'all do, like a ceremony, anything as far as the just kind of had like a Baba, the other
I wish we wasn't even
We
that
went-
far in
we
life
went-
yet.
nah,
You weren't there like that.
We just went to the courthouse.
Oh, okay, cool.
We plan on doing some on our 15th anniversary.
When is that?
I don't even. I'm confused. At what we at now? 12, about to be 13, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so in 2 years, because we keep missing stuff, and it's like a good thing though, because when I do it, I want to do it right. It's been a long path.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I want this shit to be popping if I done waited all this long.
Factory.
I noticed, looking at you guys' background, you came up like in the church and stuff, and you was like,
No,
you didn't come up in, okay.
I didn't come up in any type of religious anything.
Okay.
My mind has always been free,
Wow.
and and I am blessed. I give
It
thanks
is
for that.
sort of, it is a good
Oh,
great
yes.
blessing because
Yes.
you get to have
Total
your
open
own-
mind.
your own view. You know what I'm saying? When you introduce to everything, you know what I mean? It's not influenced by anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in the church and in Kingdom Hall. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I did not expect that.
like my grandmother, she converted to, you know what I'm saying, Jehovah's Witness like sometime late 70s, early 80s, like when I was born in 80. And like my grandfather, he was still Baptist, you know what I'm saying, Southern Baptist. And my mother was still being a Southern Baptist as well. My grandmother was the only one that went to the Kingdom Hall, her and my great grandmother.
Right.
You know, and that there was what I believed in God as a kid, but it was also magical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't like to read books, so my grandmother made me read comic books because she had a whole stack of like a bookshelf. These shelves of like Richie Rich, Superman, Flash,
Okay. Yeah.
Archie, and shit like because she read them too. And so she said, if you don't want to read no real books, you're gonna read these comic books. And but she made me do book reports on the goddamn comic books. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna read it, you're gonna goddamn do the report, what was the story about, what was the plot. I asked the big words, go get the dictionary, sign it out. That's how I learned big words at an early age. So then as I'm reading the Bible, shit sound like comic books to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
you tie them all together.
That shit. So
yeah.
Once I got some knowledge of self about Africa, and I got my first knowledge of self through the Nation of Gods and Nerves. You know what I'm saying? 5% Nation, and that tied me back to blackness. And then once I got back to Africa, it was a wrap after that.
Right.
Then all I wanted to do was to get her to see herself in that. You know what I'm saying? That would change your mind state and make you see your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted her to see that in herself. And that was my job. That was my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a truthful, brutally honest person, brutally loyal, and not to a fault. You know what I'm saying? If she says she's gonna do something, she's gonna do it. There's not many people like that.
Yep.
That's not gonna be influenced by anybody's else's word or decisions. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show her how she could be in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? When she thinks well of herself, you know what I'm saying? Thinks high of herself. And when we got to that point, we was off to the races after that.
Yeah. So what was it like with him, like trying to show you this stuff? Were you just kind of like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then kind of like, wow, I'll go that way, or
he never like forced it. So it was like I would hear TV or see stuff, but
here, break it down with that.
It was just around. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then once I finally like heard SETI, I was like, oh wait, he cussing and he's smart as fuck. So I could identify when he had some sense. You know what I mean? So I could identify, and I was like, oh. Like, wow,
something kind of.
I needed something like me, like some street shit. Like all that other shit bores the fuck out of me. So I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna listen. It's not gonna grab my attention. It's not gonna stick in my brain. So when that, more so that approach and that delivery came up, it was like, oh, okay, this where I'm at. Yeah. Okay, then.
And that was
now. What was you saying about Africa?
And that wasn't until so that had to be like 2014. Then. Like all before that, I had some knowledge of self still, but I was still of the world. You know what I'm saying? I was young as shit, and then I was on my own, so I wasn't really studying, you know what I mean? Like supposed to and shit.
Like get deep in there.
Yeah, so we went to she started getting into black books, you know what I'm saying, like Zane and black authors and all like that.
Okay.
So we went to we took a day trip to Philly to
Oh, that was amazing.
to
Black and
Nobel.
Nobel.
Yeah, is it? They're still there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I seen something, but it was like maybe got to shut down or something. But
I think I had heard that too. I hope not, man. That was a dope spot.
Word. So we went Black and Nobel. We got some books and all that.
Dang, I just smelt it.
DVDs
I swear.
and all that. And I was talking with this brother here, gave me this told me to pick up this Polite DVD. So I watched it when we got home, but I wasn't, really on it like that. Right? From New York and all that. So I looked up a video of Polite on YouTube, and it was the debate with him and Seti. That was the first thing I ever seen of Seti. And while he was debating, he was playing fucking Wu-Tang and shit, like while he was in the debate. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, who's playing Wu-Tang?
Seti.
Seti.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was playing Wu-Tang and shit like that during the debate. And but he was talking about John Henry Clark and Dr. Ben, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And I was like, yo, I ain't never heard these names before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I watched a couple more Seti videos. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't never heard it in this delivery. You know what I'm saying? So I seen the Black Woman is God joint.
And that changed life.
Like when I found that one, I was like, all right, Bean. I played the YouTube and I had that shit up loud.
So you had one of those on your album, like a sample?
Yeah, that was
He's an MC, by the way. I just happened to just
don't worry, we get
that was on White Cave, bitch.
Man.
Yeah, I forget which DVD that one. I think that might be Smite the Devil or something.
Okay.
Smite the Enemy or something like that.
Yeah.
Black Woman is God changed life though.
Yeah, we did that.
It was good times.
She seen that video and she, you know what I'm saying, that grasped her, you know what I'm saying? It gave her some self-worth and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, with hip hop language, you know what I'm saying, to for a better lack of a better term, and when you coming at people, you got to come at them with it yet. You know what I'm saying? And you got to use any tool at your disposal. You know what I'm saying?
They do it.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the tool, and I knew that would get her. You know what I mean? Because she's free. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna say what she's gonna say if you think it's too blunt or what. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people, people might curse, people might smoke or whatever, but you got to look at a person's character over anything. You know what I'm saying? When a person has good character, you gotta go with them just on that basis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people don't do that, and that changed everything. And then we went to Ashraf Kwesi lecture. He came to Charlotte. It was the Ashraf Kwesi lecture that same year, and then we went to RBG Weekend that same year.
And that killed it. RBG Weekend, it topped the cake. That killed it. That was it.
RBG Weekend.
That one in Texas?
Yes.
Yeah. When's the next one?
August 16, 17, 18, something like that, I think. Yeah. Don't quote that, though, but it is August. Right. That was amazing.
Shout out to my brother Supreme Ra, Baba Amin, and Koyo, Big Sad, Big E,
Kari,
Pierre, Kari,
Said,
all of them, Tamika.
It was awesome.
RBG Reggie, man, all the Lone Star RBGs, peace and power, yo.
Yeah, I tell me about that. About your first time you went together to the RBG Family Weekend. How was that?
It was the.
I know how to be crazy.
It was the purest feeling of Black love and acceptance I have ever felt. Like, or one of them at this point.
Yeah.
And I could sit there and be myself and get high and mind my business. And it's people riding horses. It's people on the tents. It's people on the stage. Supreme, like, you okay? You okay? You good, sis? You good? All right. Like, it was the most beautiful thing. Like, it was just amazing to finally see that other people feel this way, that other people love Black people. Like, wow, this is amazing. Like, nobody's arguing, nobody fighting. They had, I think Amin did like a lecture Sunday. So it was just beautiful.
That was
at that point, Seti was like almost damn near God to me. So I met him that weekend. When he walked in, I couldn't even breathe. I was like, oh my God, like, wow. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what the F? It was awesome. Like,
Right.
it was amazing.
RBG weekend is
A
a
great
wonderful
example.
institution.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not only a gathering of black folk just for love and appreciation of, you know what I'm saying, being a Pan-African. You know what I'm saying? It's about African-centered education.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's about revolutionary music. You know what I'm saying? Fuel for, you know what I'm saying, our liberation. You know what I mean? And it's also about, you know what I'm saying, just having a good time and networking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people down there from every part of the country. You know what I'm saying? When we got down there,
Yes.
like, Ty, that's why I met Ty here, brother Ty here, Big Bro. So I hear RBG for the first time. You know, I'm like, when, as a rapper, I always was about our people. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might have been on some other shit, I was always about black first. Before I knew the ideology or, you know, anything like that. I knew the colors, but I didn't know the ideology. I didn't know the rules.
I ain't know nothing.
And, you know what I'm saying? I knew that, but I learned that through hip hop, through X-Clan, Public Enemy.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So when I found out, like when I linked up with Supreme and all of them, I found out said he was gonna be down there, and Tahir was gonna be down there. I was like, oh shit, that's the producer for Dead Prez. Like he's gonna be part of this too. And we just heard of the brother AWAX and Lone Star RBG's artists and all that.
Man, it was amazing.
Like
the cookout was free.
Cookout all free all weekend on Saturday when they had the concert and
it was
cookout.
amazing.
All free food the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Then they had the RBG Music Awards. Like, it was a wonderful, magnificent, black-tastic event. You know
and that changed life for me, really. Like, that's really where.
On that path, like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, we was off to the races after
that. And then we was, like, so hard on it, just in general, like, in a few years, we had to, like, step back down there. Because, like, personally, I was so damn conscious, I almost lost who the fuck is Misty. And I never want to get so conscious where I'm confused about who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Like, I like ratchet music.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I'm free. I'm going to talk about sex. I'm going to curse. I'm going to say nigga. Like, that's me. Like, you don't like it, whatever, but I'm about my people. You can't say I'm not about my people. You can't say I don't love a black man. You know what I'm trying to say? So I focus on what's important. So now I'm back. And it's amazing because now I'm back as me. You know what I mean?
But you're going so hard, it's kind of like,
too hard. Everywhere I go, I had the flag on. Everything we wear, it was red, black, and green.
Right.
And hold up, and it's not an issue. That's not a problem, you know. But it's balance in everything. You know what I mean? Like, it was no balance. It was only black power. Period.
Yeah.
And you cannot live in white supremacy. Only black power. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Like, you have to find balance because, like, you gonna lose yourself. You know what I mean? So
you become extreme.
You can't touch your people doing that. You know, they already scared to love each other any goddamn way. So now you extra extreme. You walk around with Paisley print on every day, all day. That's scary. All they know is gangs. And, you know what I mean? They don't know that you got on the colors and you know, so you just got to step back to go forward.
You have to know what's your approach and how you can be effective. You know what I'm saying?
And our approach is black love. That's what we do.
Straight up.
Black love in the streets. We gonna always be us.
Yeah, I'm gonna always be me. Like, you're gonna have to judge me off my character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't judging me by my character, I know you want some bullshit.
And it's fuck you at that point.
Yeah. But it's too many fingers up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And anybody else is who around, like, stick your fingers up for me.
Right. I mean, you gotta be genuine, B. Stop playing.
Real B.
And then and you had this year was the first annual Black Love cookout. It's gonna be an annual cookout.
Yes, the Black Love and Appreciation.
And, that was the of course DJ B1 was in the building.
Yes.
In the building.
DJ B1 is going to be in every building that we need music at, in case anybody ever has to wonder.
Outside in the building, and inside out the building.
Wherever we at, that's where he gonna be with us. So, and wherever he is, he ain't told y'all, he ain't told whoever what the hell happened. He ain't told whoever, but yeah, I'm his hype man. You know what I mean? He ain't told nobody, but I'm his hype man for real. But not all jokes aside, it was amazing. It is the first Saturday of every summer. So please come through. As long as you black, you in the building.
And we always up under the big.
Oh yes, rain or shine. It's a shelter. The DJ didn't stop playing no music.
Nope.
It didn't matter. We blessed the event.
Food
So the ancestors cleared the way. We had plenty of food. Yes, BYOB. The B can stand for whatever you want to. It's just a time to come together and love one another. And what better way than music, food, blunts, females, men, baby. It wasn't even no crying babies. That's how you know it was a blessed event. The kids was even getting along and playing and doing what they do.
Oh yeah.
We love it. It was just supposed to be for this year, but it was such a great response.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be bigger next year too.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, ridiculous.
I'm excited.
More a little bigger.
Go like the page. Make sure y'all like the page on Facebook so you can stay up to date. We don't post on the page. It's just so you can stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
For sure.
Because I don't want to hear y'all, oh, we missed it. If you would have been on the page, you wouldn't have missed it.
At all.
And I've been telling you for a year by the time next year comes. So if you miss it, shame on you.
And we have videos this year to let y'all know that we was up under that shelter getting it in.
Yep.
Then what was the thought process like planning the event? Was it like, boom, let's go and do it? Or like kind of like I know you kind of spontaneous.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what it was.
Yeah, spontaneous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, I'm glad you know me. That is so me. Like I'm a very random person. And that's the problem. I love spice in life. Like I like to handle my damn business because I like to play. I like to have fun.
Yep.
And my fun ain't everybody else's fun. But I like to it's no restrictions.
Right.
I want to do what I want to do. If we off for 2 days, let's take a ride. Let's go to the beach. If we say we want to do something, let's do it. You want to have a cookout for the people? Let's have a cookout for the people. You want to go pick up trash? Put it on Facebook. Tell them we picking up trash. Speaking of which, that's coming soon. We were going to do the bag lunches. I don't even think I told you, but I decided to change it because I really hate littering and I hate seeing trash everywhere. So I really want to have a day of pickup in Charlotte, and I want people doing it on each side of town. And the idea behind that is me and Rock will start on wherever our side of town is. But shit, we pulling up where you at, and we're going to help you in your hood and pick up trash too all day. I fucking hate trash. Like Mother Nature deserves respect. It's too many trashes around. You have trashes at home, trashes everywhere. Why do we do that? And she does nothing but provide for us. You know what I mean? So I really hate trash. So I wanted to do a trash pickup. And
I think I had seen.
I'm really random. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody shared a photo of you guys doing the sandwich. I think it was last year. I think
it's been like the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I didn't say I found y'all, I believe.
It's been like the past 2 or 3.
Oh snap! Somebody out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fight. They like.
We like it. We like it.
I remember we met you at the Mother Sankofa.
Oh yeah. I thought finally met there. And, I'll never get that place there.
Yeah,
Wow.
we love you, Mother Sankofa.
Yeah, oh yeah, Mother Sankofa.
But we never want to be too busy to give back and to help the people in any way we can. Like we're about all facets of Black love. You know what I mean? Whether it's feeding Black people, clothing Black people, and we don't care if we are a part of a group and things happen. You know what I mean? Like we're all humans or whatever. That has nothing to do with us personally. Like at the end of the day, we're going to love our people, whether you on the team or not, or whether it's a group of us or not. It don't take a lot to help a person, or, you know what I'm trying to say? Right. Just saying that to say so many people wait on others. Oh, I can't do this without, well, let me see if such and such. I don't give a fuck who help. Like, I ask because I don't like to block other people's blessing. But if I got money out of my hour check or whatever, and we can only afford 50 sandwiches, that's all the hell we're going to get. If we can only give 2 sandwiches or whatever, it is what it is. I just like to, include other people because people like to help, man. And Black people get a bad rep, but we are some of the most giving, supportive people. And we always talk about, oh, I ain't getting no support. No, you're not getting support from who you think you should. It's people out there supporting you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It could be people you don't even fucking know that support you. So we be looking in the wrong area for that.
Right.
And you can't get the help with a pessimistic mind state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of our deal too, man. We like to be pessimistic
About everything.
Like I don't want to say that we should have high hopes, like, be gullible and shit.
If we was realistic about shit, we wouldn't have to have high hopes. And
Right.
you can be positive and realistic.
Right. And move accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the most part.
I will say this though, when you guys do y'all live broadcasts on Fridays, I've been learning a whole lot of shit.
That's good.
And like them, but everybody's different, but accepting their differences. And I was actually watching it with a friend of mine last night. She was like, "Oh yeah, I did that too." Part you said he was riding, and he threw up, and he wanted to throw up.
Mhm.
I'm like, it too. I'm like,
yeah, but that's real. That was when I got my conscience, and that's at that very moment. And I don't remember anything in life unless it's important or it's like a wow value. Like I don't believe in taking up like stupid space in my memories, right? So saying that to say, for me to even remember that happened, that's where I remember getting a conscience, like literally being on a dick, getting a conscience. I never had a conscience before because there's nothing to care about. I do what I want.
And I had that feeling. I had that feeling early in the game. You know what I'm saying? I already went through that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was on my trips. You know, when we first met, I would go back home every now and again by myself and shit, my brother and shit. So, shit happens, and those kind of scenarios happen. It's like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, yo, I couldn't perform right there. It's like, nah, because you're doing something that you think that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully and shit. If you're being real with yourself.
Yeah, that's what I felt. Like, okay, something ain't right here. This is new. Dick is my friend. What is going on here?
Yeah, they don't even want a part of it.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is odd.
You thinking about, because you're thinking about the person's feelings and shit and emotions at that time. If they know what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You have to be real with yourself though, because a lot of times you don't want to. You're like, nah, that's not what it is.
I never understood why people don't be real with themselves though. If I was a liar, I would much rather lie to other people than me. Like I want to tell me the truth. Fuck what you think and whatever. It's raining, Byron. Yeah, it's raining.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's sunny. I don't want to be like it's raining, self. So now I'm outside with a damn umbrella and rain boots, and it's fucking 100 degrees and sunny. Like you look stupid. Like I never understand why people can't keep it real with themselves, and then you can't keep it real to the people that you with. Like that's odd.
Yeah, you can't be real with yourself, and you ain't real with nobody.
Exactly. Right. So that's why I don't really like be believing people, and I only believe in action. Like I have to see what you're talking about. You can tell me anything. I'm like, yeah, all right. Okay. But like once you continue to show me, I'm like, oh, okay.
Like people like, oh, you changed on me. It's like, nah, you didn't tell everybody. You didn't tell that person all of your likes and dislikes and whatever you like at the beginning of the relationship. So now you want to spring this on. Oh yeah, I like this too. Well, motherfucker, why you ain't never told me that?
Because I don't like that shit. And now we've been together 5 years.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, nah, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Like, you gotta be brutally honest and upfront with a person when you first get with them. You do that, the chances of y'all having a better relationship, you know what I'm saying, increases exponentially. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm very glad that you learned stuff because that's the whole point of the live. The live was supposed to be one night. Last night was number 17. Why? Because we want to help our people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody likes to talk about relationships. We've been taught you keep it in the house or whatever. But at the end of the day, most of us are going through the same stuff. You don't have to tell everybody your business, but somebody got to talk about the shit so you know you're not alone. Right. And maybe you can have a different perspective or be like, damn, I didn't think about it like that. Or, you know what I mean? Right. So I'm glad. And I'm always here. We are always here if you ever need, definitely you know, we fuck with you. So if you ever have any questions or please call. Whatever we talk about is between us, and we love helping our people. We want us to succeed. And if we find like who we supposed to be with and you busting a lot of nuts and you happy and y'all friends, y'all can talk. Like, bro, do you know we could be free? You know what I mean? Like if men and women realize we together and everybody with who they supposed to be, your kids healthy, so they having healthy relationships. Like, do you know we could be damn free by now? You know what I mean? We so worried about damn money. We do need money. I'm not saying that, but we need love.
Yep.
If we get love, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy something from you. Cause I love my people. I'm gonna go buy something from. So money will come. Like we need love though. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
That's definitely my point. I get to be myself and love.
That's one of the things, man. We don't love each other to even trust each other with finance.
And then we say we love each other, but then I expect you to be what my definition of you is. I can't truly love you if I need you to be different. If I say I love you as you and you say you snore at night, but now I'm like, this motherfucker snore, I don't even like him or whatever. No, that's my friend. He snore. Oh, well, put some damn ear buzzing. I mean, whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm going to accept you for who you are. Like, that's just what I'm not going to make you feel bad about it or, damn, you kept us up all night, dog. Right. You know, shit, that's what the fuck he do. You knew that. That's my people. Like, you accept people for how they are, and we don't do that.
Yeah, my daughter doesn't like me when I snore. She be looking at me like, really?
She probably be slapping you in your sleep.
I mean, she's a starer. She look at you with a blank. She got that fuck you face already at 3 years old. She look at it like.
And then when you wake up, you like, damn, she didn't sleep. She didn't sleep last night. I must have been snoring.
I didn't sleep at all.
Wait till she start talking for real. She gonna be cussing your ass out. Not cussing though, but
I was late.
Yeah, she gonna be a monster. She already looking at me funny sometimes. She be like, you know, I do my little silly stuff. She be like,
like, Daddy, you lame. Like, it's not funny. Nobody thinks their parents are funny. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's something else. I mean, she's the queen of the blank faces.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a great thing to have. I love blank faces. I was just talking about that the other day. I was like, man, my homeboy's talking about my face. This girl said that at work. She was like, and your faces be killing me. I'm like, because people always try to get a reaction out of you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, people feed off your reactions, and things feed off your reactions. Yep. Reactions are energy. I don't give shit no energy, period. Right. Like, it is what the fuck it is. Like, when you do that, you start playing people's games. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they emotional. Oh, they feel. You don't know what the fuck I feel about nothing, because I'm going to be like, you know, and you know, I kills it. Like, yeah. Because and that's with everybody. That's with everybody. People like to play you. You know what I mean? So,
until they get away with it.
Yeah, you got to stay ahead of the curve on that one. That's why nice people always get used. You try not to stay ahead of the curve. You try to be nice first. No, I'm going to be nice after I show you that I'm not with the shits. And then I'm going to be the nicest person you ever met.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just not with the bullshit. Like, I'm over the bullshit stage.
When people know you ain't about that bullshit, the bullshit
take it
is
elsewhere.
Not to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, I ain't.
And I worked hard for this piece.
Fuck that.
Because I used to be so damn petty. Just like everybody else. I was just like, you know, the stereotypical black woman. That was me. Like, but I had to work on myself along with my husband's assistance to fucking change that, bro. Like, I work hard for my peace. I don't believe in letting people, like, take that away at no cost. And when I say nobody, I mean my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my uncles, who, like, nobody. Like, no one will take my peace. Because my reaction, the only thing I control is me. You know what I mean? So I make sure that I control my damn self.
Right. That's the only thing you can control is yourself.
And I take that job seriously.
People don't tend to do that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. I take points away for shit like that.
Like, everything is a choice, man. You don't have self-control, man. You ain't got shit, man.
Yeah.
Your word ain't shit, none of that.
Right.
I mean, like, it ain't nothing.
The thing about this, that's kind of easy to spot a lot of times, too. You might these bullshit, you don't see bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't help you, if I ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to honestly tell you I ain't got it.
We ain't finna go around and I'm going to pretend, hold on, let me call you back. I don't have it.
Even if, you know what I'm saying, you asking me, you like you down on your last, if I'm telling you that I honestly don't got it, you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? That I don't have it right now.
And obviously you don't got it either, so how you mad at me? Cause I don't have it. Shit, obviously, nigga, we all doing bad. What the fuck?
You mad at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't got it on the Look, bro, I don't have it right now.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I can't help you right now. Yeah, I said that I will help you, but I can't right now. I don't have it. I'm not in
And
a
people
position
who
to
don't
help you.
respect that, I won't be your friend. Period.
Word.
I'm like it's so easy for me to cut your ass off. Like, I'm the queen of that, for real. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, it's really easy. If I see you don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about you. Period. You know, it takes people time. It don't take me no damn time. When I see that you don't have my best interest at heart and you don't care about me, you trying to manipulate me, you think I'm stupid or whatever the case, I do not fuck with you. I don't have time for that. I just simply don't have time. And I'm really serious about my energy. I do not have time.
You keep it raising your back pocket, don't you?
I just keep it moving.
Scissors is always there.
I just don't have time.
Fallback game on fleek. Like,
I can't. That's how I stay peaceful, though.
Oh, yeah. Ain't got time for all that.
Nah.
I don't have
people,
time.
You know what I'm saying? They play with you and shit.
Oh,
man.
wait. It's 5:51.
Ooh,
1:51. Hold on. Let me make sure before we get out of here. You got more questions? You got another question?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and get it in. Yeah.
Only thing I wanted to make sure I say was y'all make sure y'all support Goddess Drip on Facebook. Goddess_creation on Instagram. I make one-of-a-kind earrings. I do customs. And this is just the beginning. It's definitely going to be more than a handmade earring boutique. Make sure you like that cookout page because that is fucking awesome.
What's cookout page?
Black Love and Appreciation Cookout. Follow us on YouTube. I changed it. That's new. Look on my Facebook for the link and all that'll be there. Your music.
Also check out the Rock and Musa Facebook page, RAK and Musa, MUSA. You know what I'm saying? You'll check my page. They give you the links to our music, a new single out, you know what I'm saying, Distorted on the Kazi Gang mixtape coming out later this month.
What does Kazi mean?
Kazi is Swahili for work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we the work gang. We put in work. We going to work for our people, you know what I'm saying? And we work the mic, work these beats, you know what I'm saying?
And in the future, I'm going to have all of them up in here.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, that's going to be, boy.
That's
so,
be
the Kazi Gang is me, my brother Musa. It was his, he came up with the name, he came up with the code for us, you know what I'm saying? Then we just aligned the brothers up with us, you know what I mean?
So who's all in the Kazi Gang?
Kazi Gang is me, Musa, brother Kenyatta Betha, Big Yacht,
shout out,
Kofi G,
Big Kofi,
and your man Registered Black. You know what I'm saying? We also got other, that's on this mixtape, but we do have a collection of MCs. You know what I'm saying? We got AR-15, Corey
Williams.
This
dude just got real New York and shit, right?
Tory Williams,
yeah, that's how you do
King Feta, you know, we out here.
Y'all need to check it out. People always complain about the music. Support your people, man.
Yeah.
And speaking of support your people, make sure that you support B1, man. That's a good brother. He always for his people. If he fuck with you, he fuck with you. And the people are going to know about you because he's going to make sure he's going to do a video. Mm-hmm. He's going to be in your inbox telling you what you need to do, which is a great thing.
When I reach out to you.
Exactly. Right. He will ask you to promote your business, which I don't understand why y'all don't take him up on that. If anybody reaches out to you to promote your business, promote that motherfucker.
Hey,
how do we know we out here if we don't use each other to promote? I do black bags at my sleepover, and it's like people not beating down the doors to share their products. We always talking about people don't support. Hell, do people know you exist? So with that being said, you know, we don't want to be rude like the other people. Right. Make sure y'all support B1, man. That's a good brother, man. And I love
my bros in our music
good people.
For like 2 years now.
And he just support everything that we do, man. Anything we do, he supports us. And anything that he does, we going to make sure we support him because that's what it's about. We need a team. And we need a team of supporters, man. Once again, support don't come from where you think. I didn't know this brother last year. He ain't my cousin. He ain't grow up with us or whatever. But everything we do, he supports. So you need to focus on the people that support you and not those who don't. Do it for the people who support you. You're going to always get new supporters. If you create a lane, people going to come. Be patient.
Oh, yeah.
Stay diligent.
Yeah.
That's facts. But that's going to end the podcast. I appreciate you guys coming through.
All the time.
It's going to be the first of many
Oh, thank you.
I think y'all are gonna be like all over the place after a while.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Wherever
Appreciate
the
that.
ancestors
Appreciate that.
send us, that's where we want to go. We just
Okay.
vessels here to spread love wherever it's necessary.
Maybe next
Word.
time when you do the podcast, we can you do live. We can do it.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Word.
Is it too much for you, like, to set up your DJ equipment and play music? Is that too much?
You know what? It's funny. I was thinking about doing
I know
that.
you was.
I was like,
Okay,
Yeah.
And you know, I love experimenting and trying new shit and pressing the envelope, man. Anything we want to do, man, we can do it in life. You know what I mean? Just in general.
Oh yeah,
That's dope.
let's get it.
So yeah, peace and Black Power, man. The
Peace,
Black Love
Black
Power
Power,
couple.
Black
Fuck
Power,
with
Black
us.
Love is
DJ
the deal.
B1 all the time.
Yeah.
Planet Funksville Radio. And his motherfucking sidekick, because y'all
Yeah.
didn't know
Black
that.
Love is Black Power.
For sure.
Peace.
Black Power.
Wait. 50 minutes.
Look, you know